If you're seeing this, then that means it's Tarot Tuesday. Welcome back for another edition. My name is Lara. If you are new, if you've been here before, welcome back, girl. And yes, what are we doing today? We are taking a look at the next 7 days, the 7 days ahead of us. We are working with the energy of September 17th through the 23rd in 2024. If you're finding this video and it is not that time or that day, any of those days, that's fine. These messages are finding you whenever they're meant to find you. And you can trust in that. You can trust in the fact that you know what messages are meant for you. This is also a general reading for everyone who's finding it. So we're talking more about the overall themes, patterns, things like the energies, as opposed to really super specific ways they may be playing out in your life, because it's going to look different for everybody, but we're generally speaking, we're talking about the same things. And yes, so like I said, you'll know what's meant for you. Take what you like. Anything that doesn't resonate, you don't have to bring it with you. And yeah, time is not linear. So whenever you're finding this, welcome. And yeah, we have, I have my Oracle of Mystical Moments. We're going to use that deck to catch a vibe on what's happening. And then I have my tarot cards as well. But we'll talk a little bit about the astrology, what's happening right now. So that's a lot. I don't know if I've already started to feel it. A little under the weather today as we speak, right on time with what's going on, because we have kicking off our week on the 17th or 18th, depends on where you are in the world, but we have our full moon in Pisces, which is a partial eclipse, which is also a super moon, blood moon, something, super moon, super duper. Okay, so as if it wasn't enough that it was just an eclipse season, it's also like extra intensified. What is an eclipse season? Well, first of all, what is a full moon? This is when the moon is its largest in its lunation in the moon cycle. It's big and bright, and with the partial eclipse, any kind of eclipse, you're talking about an amplified energy. So big energies, it casts shadows in places, and so you may feel very drained at this time. From what I understand, it's probably going to affect our mutable zodiac signs most significantly. So that is Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. I think that's right. So yeah, we can anticipate that it might be a doozy. Eclipses themselves are clearings as well. The full moon, again, this is a time when this is the time of harvest with the full moon. So we're really clearing away so that new growth can come forward. Eclipse is doing that as well. Big energies. And the super moon on top of it is just amplifying it even more. So really important to be taking things really easy. Rest as you need rest. I say that because like I have such a hard time just accepting that I let myself rest, and it's like not actually constructive to to rest when you're just like beating yourself up. Like that's also not rest. So anyway, I'm right here with you working on all of the things. So, but it's big energies. It's not a time where you really need to push with any like, with anything, really. Just sort of let the universe do its thing. It's coming through. Whether or not you like it, if the universe is like, this is done, it's done. So there's that. Also this week, towards the end of the week, on the 22nd, we have this in the northern hemisphere. This is the autumnal equinox. So also a changing of the season. It's a changing of the season if you're in the southern hemisphere as well. But it's spring, I want to say. Yeah, it's spring, right? So yes, but it regardless, changing of a season, and with the autumnal equinox in particular, this is really honoring the retreat of the light and the upcoming seasons of darkness. So there's a lot going on. There's this eclipse on Tuesday, Wednesday, is one of two that are happening sort of close together, because we have a solar eclipse. We have a solar eclipse happening on October 2nd. So, but that's going to be dealing with like vastly different themes. A lot of what's going on with this eclipse is there's energy that's lining up with the north nodes, the north and south nodes. The north node is in Aries right now. The south node is in Libra, and it's also bringing back up things from like 2015 to 2017. So patterns and themes that you were working with back then. Do you remember? I like vaguely remember. This is coming back full circle for you, for us. And then what we deal with in October is going to be something that came up last year. So it's a little bit fresher in our mind. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. For me, the eclipse is already eclipsing. And yeah, I'm just like, let's see where it takes us. So without further ado, we'll jump in. I've got my Oracle of Mystical Moments here. So we are going to ask, what themes, energies, what kind of vibe are we working with? Thank you. With this upcoming 7 days. Whoa. Okay. Oh, how interesting. We have the art of seduction. And seduction is, this could be like within a relationship of some kind, a sexual or romantic connection, or this could be an attitude and approach to your life. Seduction is making me feel like attraction when we're feeling really beautiful, like we draw things to us. And I'm picking up on some glamour magic here, for whatever that's worth. If you know, you know. Okay, let's see what we have in our little book. This is such an interesting way to start it off. But also I'm getting like the Lovers card vibes with the sort of masculine and feminine representation coming together. Interesting. Okay. Great. So the art of seduction, we have love, womanhood, passion, seduction. Okay. We see an elegantly dressed couple, the woman close to the man, as she whispers something in his ear. Is she talking about love? What kind of secrets is she telling him? In her red jeweled gown, the woman is aware of her powers of seduction. She uses her femininity, beauty, and passion. She tempts all of his senses, from the scent of a fragrant bloom to a soft touch on his cheek. There is incredible power in her gentle words and delicate caress. So that's interesting. Great. So I'm really picking up on like drawing things forward. I feel like this is also going to be a good time to like expressing that seductive nature for yourself. Less about like bringing a partner to you. If that's what you're working on, though, then that's applicable. But I'm seeing this as like romancing the universe, romancing your life, romancing yourself as well. When you are feeling good about yourself, you're at your most magnetic. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's see. I'm getting like siren vibes as well. Maybe you're a siren. I don't know. That's for you to know. Yeah. Yes, okay. And loving it and like not like just like yeah, just really enjoying that process. Okay, interesting. Lots of red, very passionate. Okay, so what does this mean for us? Thank you so much for this card. What does it mean for us? Moving ahead over the next 7 days. Can we please have 3 cards to show us a little bit about, there's 1, this is 2, and 3. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. What do we got going on? Woo! Hey! We love to see it. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, interesting. What's after that? Yep. Okay. Cool. Let me just sort of take a look here. Okay, interesting. All right, so we're going to start with a shadow card. This card representing the subconscious. This is the energy that is driving pretty much everything that's going on right now. We have, right out of the gate, I love to see it, the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Love this card. This card is a card of independence. With Pentacles, we're talking about material resources. We're talking about finances. We're talking about money, surely. But this is also really, I think, with the art of seduction, it's an element of embodying something from the inside out. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Right, like it shines from within. Similar to this energy of independence, self-sufficiency. This is someone who has worked to provide for themselves in a way that they've provided, not just like the bare minimum of their life, not even just having a sense of stability, but they have enough and then some. And they've certainly taken very good care of themselves. So this is something, if you aren't already on a path of working towards this, this is an energy that's coming forward to be embodied. It's a difficult process with the Hanged Man behind it, but with this is such beautiful energy here, and this as a major arcana card. This is, and not to, pretty like typical with eclipse season, like it's going to challenge you, it's going to make you uncomfortable, but this is a shift that you have, this is a shift of perspective that you have chosen. You've chosen this discomfort to shift into this new space. Because with the Hanged Man, it's about getting uncomfortable to find that sense of enlightenment. The Two of Wands underneath that is, I think it's still a little unclear about the plan or where you are looking to go. It's been a little unclear how to take action, how to start out. But this is like, there hasn't been a need for that action really, because there's needed to be this pause, this shift of perspective to shift into this space. And underneath that, with the Queen of Cups, there's an indication of like cultivating this sense of deep emotional wisdom, psychic ability, dare I say it, it's giving initiation. That will resonate for who that resonates with. There's an element of coming into your own power. This is like, not like, this isn't what do you bring to the table. This is like, I built the table and I put the spread on it and I built the house around the table. Energy. And loving every minute of it. Okay. Two of Pentacles coming out as well. So there's like maintaining that sense of balance, a life balance. Yes. Okay. So what is that? How is that coming out for us this week? How is this manifesting in our world? So there's more. We have the Hermit card, and this is really interesting because we have the eclipse at the beginning of the week, and eclipses certainly are like, it's a time to slow down. I feel like this is, again, a part of this going into this space to achieve this enlightenment is about like isolating. I think, there's shadow work that's coming up under this eclipse. Why are we not surprised about that? And this work is revealing more about like what things we thought would bring us fulfillment as far as like successes and achievements that really hasn't. And maybe some of that too with the Nine of Pentacles, maybe that does have some of it to do with like, have we overly focused on the material aspects? Perhaps. With the Hermit card, this encourages us to sort of like get away. This is like, you know, the guru living in isolation on the mountain. This inner guide. Or it could be like a person, because we do have it in the upright position. So this could be some sage advice or wisdom coming in, but it's certainly something that's coming through stillness, through quiet. And it's just revealing more about what we've been going after that is actually not bringing the fulfillment we thought. Right? Perhaps it's like this more independent direction. And this is now making me think of the North Node in Aries, because Aries is a very independent energy. It creates its own path. So, you know, maybe these ambitions that were presented to you, you've gone after, and it's just not bringing that fulfillment. And by seeing this, we then are ending things with the Ace of Swords. So there's a new beginning that's coming through here. Breakthroughs, aha moments. I think there's going to be like something that unlocks, because what is life if you're not passionate about it? If it's not, you know, like creativity needs to be seduced. The universe responds more, right? When you are really what am I trying to say? When you're feeling yourself, honestly, like I think that's like what I'm kind of learning right now. So there's a breakthrough coming around that for us by the end of the week. Yeah. I could also see it as there's something that you have been seduced by, that you're coming to realize through this stillness and this quiet that it's just really not for you. And then the aha moment with the truth of what's real, like what is really for you. What is your truth? What's, you know, yeah. Okay. That's like it. That I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? I hope so. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Please let me know in the comments what you think. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe. There's all kinds of information as well in the description box below if you'd like to know more about me or connect with me, other places. you're more than welcome to. And yes, I hope it seems like this is going to be a super insightful week. A super insightful week with realizations that are really taking us places. So yeah. So good luck. And I am going to see you on the other side.